massive winter storm is sweeping across the Midwest right now, hammering states like Illinois and Iowa and turning post-Thanksgiving travel into an absolute nightmare. Snow is swirling, winds are roaring, and temperatures are dropping faster than anyone expected. Roads, airports, and daily routines have all been thrown into chaos as millions deal with dangerous whiteout conditions. Across Iowa, the storm has already delivered a serious punch. Heavy snow has piled up through central and northeastern parts of the state, stretching from Des Moines to Ames, Waterloo, and Marshalltown. These areas are under urgent winter weather alerts, and for good reason. Some towns are already reporting 7 to 13 inches of snow, while parts of western Iowa have picked up 7 to 12 inches as well. Even southern Iowa, which didn't get hit quite as hard, is still dealing with slick, snow-covered roads and pockets of freezing drizzle. By Friday night and into early Saturday, the snowfall didn't just continue, it intensified. Visibility dropped sharply, the wind kicked up, and driving became extremely dangerous in a matter of minutes. Illinois is getting hammered with heavy snow right now. Across the northern and central parts of the state, including areas around Chicago, totals are coming in between 6 and 12 inches, with some spots northwest of the city picking up even more. Places from Ottawa to Wagoner are seeing some of the highest amounts.
In Chicago after Thanksgiving, November 2025. This is the first storm we having. Whoever out there, please be careful that's driving. All of those is out there have to go or come.
Central Illinois isn't catching a break either. Cities like Peoria, Springfield, and Bloomington-Normal are dealing with 6 to 9 inches. Over near Riverbend, the Edwardsville area measured about 8.5 inches by late morning. Towns like Carlinville and Bunker Hill also hit around 8 inches, and several smaller communities are reporting anywhere from 4.5 to 7 inches. All that snow is sticking to the roads. Plow crews are working non-stop to keep the major routes open, but neighborhood streets and rural roads are still extremely slick. Major interstates and highways across both Iowa and Illinois are blanketed in snow, and officials are strongly urging drivers to stay home if they can. Anyone who must travel should expect sudden drops in visibility, icy patches, and rapidly changing conditions. And it's not just the snow. Winds gusting near 35 miles per hour are blowing it around, creating drifts and sections of near whiteout conditions. Drivers are already reporting moments where they can barely see the road. Transportation authorities across the region are telling everyone, unless it's absolutely necessary, avoid being out on the roads. Man, look at that. One of the soldiers out here putting in serious work. Gotta keep things moving. Meanwhile, air travel is taking a massive hit. Airports in and around Chicago, some of the busiest in the entire country, are dealing with major delays and a wave of cancellations. Multiple ground stops were issued because runways and taxiways ended up coated in snow and ice. And now that mess is spreading across the nation. Holiday travelers are stuck in long lines, scrambling to rebook flights, and trying to keep up with schedules that seem to change every hour. And remember, there wasn't even supposed to be a storm in Chicago after Thanksgiving 2025. This is the first big one hitting us. So if you're out there on the road, please be careful. Anyone traveling, whether you're heading out or coming back, take it slow and stay safe.
All right, 10 o'clock. 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 10 o'clock
Airlines are working around the clock to de-ice planes, and ground crews are battling non-stop snowfall just to keep pathways open. People across both states are trying to dig themselves out, but the conditions are brutal. Snowplows, salt trucks, and emergency teams have been out all night, yet the snow is falling faster than they can clear it. Rural areas especially might see roads become completely blocked off for stretches of time. With strong winds stacking snow into tall drifts, the chance of cars getting stuck is pretty high. Power outages are another big worry. This heavy, wet snow is weighing down power lines and tree branches, and officials are warning that outages could rise if the snowfall keeps up at this pace. Man, it is still coming down out here. Snow everywhere, and of course, not a single plow truck in sight. Just look at this. Wow. And I'm supposed to go to work today? Lord, help me. Officials are reminding everyone to get backup heat ready. Check your flashlights and stay inside as much as possible. The cold and the road conditions are no joke right now. What's making this storm even worse is the timing. It hit right after Thanksgiving, so millions of people trying to head home or continue their weekend plans are now stuck at airports or having to delay long drives. Some folks are still trying to brave the roads. Classic Chicago, right? But a lot of people are just canceling everything because forecasters say the weather won't really ease up until late Saturday or maybe even early Sunday. The snow should start to lighten up over the next day as the storm pushes east, but strong winds and leftover flurries are still going to make traveling a mess through Sunday morning. Until then, visibility is low, roads are icy, and the snowfall just keeps coming. Chicago's snowstorm is really putting on a show right now. For people across Illinois and Iowa, the message is pretty clear. Avoid driving unless you absolutely have to. Keep your emergency supplies close, and give road crews plenty of space to do their job. If you must be out there, slow down, leave extra room between cars, and be ready for sudden changes in the weather. Safety and patience are going to be crucial as the Midwest continues to face this powerful winter storm. Communities all across the region, from Ohio to the surrounding states, are already gearing up for what comes next. Because once the snow finally lets up, that's when the real work begins. Local officials are lining up cleanup crews, securing extra salt for the roads, and getting emergency shelters ready for anyone who might lose heat or get stuck behind blocked streets. Volunteers are also stepping forward, helping older neighbors dig out their walkways and making sure they've got food, medicine, and the basics they need to stay safe. As this storm slowly pulls away, the Midwest is preparing for several days of recovery, clearing out buried roads, restoring power in hard-hit neighborhoods, and helping families get back to their normal routines after one of the season's first major winter punches. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and hit that subscribe button.